Using Choose My Plate as a guide, we're now in the fresh fruits and vegetables section of the store. We're going to first talk about fruits. When we're talking about fruits, fruits come in many forms. They can be fresh fruits, they can be frozen fruits, they can be canned fruits, and they can also be dried fruits like raisins and craisins and things like that. Now, when we're talking about fruits, first of all, choose the rainbow. Choose fruits that are bright in color, deep in color, and if you can, choose fruits that are in season. In the winter, for example, citrus fruits are very much in season. You're always looking at fruits, trying to choose the whole fruit. Juices are a good source of nutrients as well as a source of a fruit, but the portion size is limited and you're really not getting the dietary fiber. So if you're using the whole fruit, you're getting all of the nutrients that you're getting with the fruit, which is lots of vitamins and minerals. It's often more affordable to buy a bigger bag of oranges or a bigger bag of apples as a whole fruit, but the portion size that you're looking for is about a half a cup, which is the size of maybe like your fist, one piece of fruit. When you start to talk about bigger portions of apples, this could be almost 2 portions in one apple. Often the smaller fruit is more affordable and also more likely someone would be to complete the portion in one meal. It's also fresh fruit in the individual form is easy to take with you. And think about fruit also as being 1/4 of your plate. So fruit can be part of a meal, but fruit can also be eaten as a dessert. So some of the choices with fruits that we might find are in season: oranges in the winter, apples in the fall. Bananas are pretty much available all year, and there's something that sometimes people don't think about, but bananas are a really easy, toteable thing to take with you for work, for breakfast or lunch or whatever. Clementines are very popular. They're very small, seedless mandarin oranges. They're easy to take. They don't have any seeds, and kids seem to like them, and so do adults. They're really nice and sweet. Melons are available often throughout the year. You can buy them either as a whole melon, and sometimes buying a half a melon is perfect for whatever the size of your family. One of the things about any kind of produce, and in particular fruit, make sure that you're going to buy what you're going to eat. It's not good to waste, and you don't want to do that, and then you'll be less likely to buy it the next time around. So kind of count the number of pieces that you're going to eat for the time that you're going to use it. Sometimes buying a half a melon might be more economical than using a whole melon if you're not going to eat it. Sometimes buying the produce already packaged saves you time, and if time is important, then that's something that you have to look at in terms of when you're making that choice. Now, being that we live in an area where our local growing season is rather limited, going to the middle aisles and looking for canned fruits or frozen fruits is another thing that is really an important thing to think about. Canned fruits provide the same amount of nutrition as fresh fruits. However, when you do use canned fruits, you have to look at a couple different things. You're looking for limiting the added sugar. So if the fruit is packed in 100% juice, then you're getting the sweetening from the juice of the fruit. If it's in heavy syrup, you'll find that you have twice as much added sugar in your heavy syrup kinds of fruit. So you're looking at fruit packed in natural juices or fruit that's packed with a light syrup. Now, when you're looking at the size of the can, think about how many portions you're going to get out of the can to see what you're buying. There's many varieties. There's house brands within the store as well as name brands. So if you look at, say, this house brand here might cost a little bit less on a regular basis, but it's equal in nutrition and it's equal in quality. It's not any different just because it's a house brand. So always look at that kind of a brand when you're looking at the choices that are there in the canned fruit aisle. Now, you can buy any kind of canned fruit. You can buy anything from blackberries and blueberries to mangoes, any kind of fruit, peaches, pears, fruit cocktail. Those are all good sources of fruits when the fresh fruits might not be as affordable as you might like. And again, when you're looking at the little containers of juice, this is the actual portion. A half a cup is 1 portion of fruit. So most people need 2 to 3 portions a day. So when you look at this portion, again, this individual cup might be more useful to you than opening up a can. And then the individual portion, again, is packed in 100% juice versus added heavy syrup. Now, one more way to think about fruits is frozen fruits. Many people make smoothies now a lot in the frozen fruits. You can add them right to the smoothie as you're making them in place of the ice. You can thaw this fruit and use it just as a side dish for your meal. So there's many varieties of frozen fruit depending on where you go. You can buy berries when it's off season very affordably, and the quality is always very good. So the one thing you want to look for again is this is unsweetened peaches, so that there's no added sugar. If they have a syrup added to them, then again you're looking at the same thing as if it is with a can. And finally, to think about fruit as possibly an option for a dessert. If you have a special occasion, using special kinds of fruits for your dessert might be something that would be a little bit different than having quite so much cake. Maybe having a platter of fresh fruit like strawberries. We have a papaya here, a mango, a pineapple. Sometimes those kinds of things are very attractive to people, something that you might not normally buy, and for a special occasion food or as a dessert, it's another way to incorporate more fruit into your diet. So remember, when choosing my plate, fruit is about a quarter of your plate, and to choose the rainbow in terms of the bright colors of fruits and vegetables that you're going to include in your diet.